We often heard that it's good to be kind and generous, putting others before ourselves. But do people ever talk about the risks of being overly kind and compassionate? In our world, not everyone returns the kindness we show. There are many generous folks who end up giving away a lot of their money, their time, their energy, without much thought. Can being too generous be harmful? Can it risk your well-being? Prepare to be surprised by the unexpected downsides of kindness. Today, I'll share 8 things that can happen when you're too good. 4 Stoic strategies to protect yourself from being taken advantage of. Let's begin with the first one. Number 1. Unrealistic expectations. The Stoics taught us to accept things as they are and not tie our happiness to how others behave. When you give without expecting too much, you avoid disappointment. You practice emotional detachment, which leads to peace of mind. But here's the truth. Even the kindest of youth often expect something in return. A simple thank you, a gesture of help when we're down. But when we need help the most, people often assume we're strong enough to handle it alone. Why? Because we've trained them to think we don't need help. We're always the ones giving, taking care of things. Your hope for reciprocity may be met with bad moods, fatigue, frustration, disappointment. But the Stoics remind us, people aren't letting you down. They're simply doing what you should be doing too. Taking care of themselves. Number 2. People start expecting it. When you always give, people start expecting it. The Stoics say, true worth comes from doing the right thing, not just what others want. If you keep giving constantly, people may stop appreciating it. Instead, they'll rely on you and stop taking responsibility for their own lives. They get used to it. They see your kindness not as a gift, but a routine. And the deeper danger, you begin to forget your own worth. If you don't value yourself, no one else will remind you to. Don't expect the people you help to act like supportive friends. They may just see you as someone to take from, like a personal Robin Hood. But remember, that's not helping them either. It could be damaging their growth. Number 3. Your priorities. Get ignored. The Stoics emphasized boundaries. Living wisely means taking care of yourself first. If you're always putting others' needs before your own, you might be avoiding something inside you, something that hurts or scares you. Do you feel uneasy when you're alone on the weekends? Do you dread coming home to an empty house? Sometimes we help others to avoid facing ourselves. But this doesn't work forever. Eventually, your inner self will demand attention. Meanwhile, your mood worsens as you continue ignoring your own needs. So remember, help yourself first. Have the chocolate before giving one to someone else. Clean your house before offering to clean a friend's. You deserve joy before sharing it with the world. Number 4. People may think you're weak if you don't set boundaries. People may mistake your kindness for weakness. The Stoics valued self-discipline and inner strength. When you set clear boundaries, people begin to respect you. If you're always saying yes, they'll hand off their tasks to you because you won't say no. But once you start using the word no, you'll gain a new kind of respect. Number 5. You'll attract users. Many people will only come to you when they need something. Stoicism teaches us to use clear thinking and wisdom to spot genuine connections. Suddenly, those you thought were close stop inviting you out. You hear from them only when they need a favor. From a practical view, this makes sense. We don't invite colleagues to happy hour. But just because it's logical doesn't make it fair. That's why it's vital to learn how to protect yourself. More on that shortly. Number 6. You'll attract takers, not givers. When your energy is low, you attract pessimists and opportunists. When your energy is high, you attract joyful, generous, enthusiast, hard-working people. If you give without thinking, you deplete your energy. You feel drained. And then what happens? The takers come running. They want what you can offer, with no intention of giving back. They'll vanish without a thank you. Number 7. you may develop addictions. The Stoics believed in moderation and self-control. If you're constantly giving to avoid your own pain, you risk developing unhealthy habits. You may begin drinking too much, eating excessively, gambling, scrolling endlessly. And when someone who cares about you tries to help, you might get angry. You'll deny there's a problem. But don't ignore those signs. They're trying to pull you out of the storm. Number 8. People might doubt your intentions. In today's world, genuine kindness is rare. So when people meet someone truly kind, they might get suspicious. They ask, "What's the catch?" Stoicism teaches us to act with virtue, regardless of others' opinions. But remember, people often protect themselves from being hurt. So don't take it personally if your kindness is doubted. Instead, remain true to your principles. Stay grounded. Stay clear. Now, let's talk about how to protect yourself. Strategy 1. Pay attention to your feelings. Your emotions are messages, not enemies. The Stoics were masters of self-understanding. So when helping others, ask yourself, how do I feel? Energized? Joyful? Or drained? Overwhelmed? Used? If it doesn't feel right, listen. That discomfort is your wisdom speaking. Strategy 2. Learn to say no. Your time and energy are precious resources. Saying no isn't cruel. It's essential. Practice it. Stand in front of a mirror and say no. Convince yourself you're not being rude. You're protecting your peace. Strategy 3. Make time for yourself, self-discipline and self-respect. Mean reserving time just for you. Do yoga. Draw. Drink tea. Watch the sunset. If someone asks for help during your me time, it's okay to politely decline. Let them know. You'll help when you're available, but your time matters. Strategy 4. Avoid energy drainers. Notice which people lift you up and which ones pull you down. Stop trying to save people who don't want to be saved. They just want to complain, not change. Balance is key. Don't give too little. Don't give too much. Find the middle path. And never forget, it's okay to say no, especially when saying yes would cost you your peace. These lessons are rooted in timeless Stoic wisdom. Apply them and watch your life become calmer, stronger, more purposeful. Be kind, but don't forget to be kind to yourself.
ThriveX, where growth begins. Don't miss out. Hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon to stay inspired. Together, we'll unlock your full potential.